I am about to do something really fucking terrifying. As anybody who's ever had panic attacks or panic disorder knows, going back to the scene of the crime, so anywhere you've ever had a panic attack is extremely anxiety inducing, especially the first time you do it. I have to go back to a place where I had a panic attack just after we moved here, when shit got really bad. I feel like crying, I don't want to go, I don't even have to go. I can wait until tomorrow and have someone go with me, but I want to go and do it myself, so I'm not relying on other people for everything, and it's fucking... The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm angry at myself for being this way. And it's like, I know I shouldn't be doing this on my own the first time, because it's really, really freaking me out, but it's like, if I can do it, it just makes everything else so much easier for the move, and it can be done in, like, hopefully really quickly, and not have to wait until someone else can take me. So I'm shitting myself. I don't know whether I'm going to go through with it or not. I'm going to go and try and do it now, and I'll let you know how it goes. And yeah, I'm just fucking hating myself right now for feeling like this. That's it. I don't feel like I can do it. Oh my god, it's like walking into the gates of hell. Fuck. Shit. Hilarious. Well, I'm inside. It's horrible. Absolutely massive. I'm actually a little bit calmer now I'm in here, even though it feels and sounds like an airport. But everyone seems really friendly. And it's, you know, I just feel a little bit calmer. I can't feel much because my battery's really low. And yes, I'm aware of the attractive angle I'm filming from. I did it. I kind of want to cry and laugh at the same time, but I'm going to have to film at home because my battery is like 5%. Well, I'm home, obviously. As I said before, I think I've packed away my tripod, so I'm going to have to do this filming by hand, which is really annoying, but hey ho. I cannot believe I actually went through with that. I'm like... Whew. I think I must have spent about an hour sitting in Starbucks, like, shitting myself about going, because I just kind of planned it on my own in my head, just to kind of make things easier, so it was one less thing we had to do. Because they only opened late one night a week, and that's tomorrow, which would mean that my other half could come with me. But I was like so mad. I was just like, I want to be able to do these things on my own, and like, this is so fucking dumb that I'm at home right now and it's open, and there's, you know, there shouldn't be a reason that I can't go, and my head's getting in the way of me going and doing this really relatively simple thing. I know I'm beating myself up about it and blah blah blah, but I don't know, I'm just really shocked that I did it, and I didn't think I would. I thought I would bottle it, definitely, like, by the time I got there. You know, I thought I would just turn around and just go, no, just gonna do this tomorrow. I'm just gonna wait until I've got my helper with me. And I was like, I don't want to have a helper. I want to be able to do things on my own. I want to be independent, you know. I know we all want these things, and that's what we're all trying to work towards. But I don't know, it was just, something must have clicked in my brain that was just like, this is so important for me to do on my own. That's the only way I can think that I went through and did it, you know? Like, the want to do it on my own outweighed the fear of doing it on my own. I don't know how that works. I don't know how I was able to do it. I have absolutely no tips for you on how to achieve doing these kind of exposures. Sorry, I've got to rest my arm on my knee. Oh, phone's not heavy, it's just, you know what I mean, holding the camera up takes, like, makes your arm tired. Anyway, the reason this one was so terrifying, I mentioned at the beginning, I think, was that in the first month or so of moving here, I started getting panic attacks again when I had like stopped having them for about 3 months before we came here. And yeah, it was a massive shock because I honest to God thought it was over. I thought I was better. I thought that was it. I didn't know any better. No one like taught me about relapse and stuff, so that's a totally separate video. Yeah, so coming here I had 3 epic panic attacks all in the first month of moving here, and I think that one, the one that I had in the place I've just been, we were getting our health cards done, and I was having like, I mean, doctors have now said to me that panic attacks can only last for a certain amount of time. So if you experience what you think is a panic attack that goes on for hours, it's actually like more than one. So you're having multiple panic attacks, one after another after another. So I was having, I don't know, 10. It's not funny at all. It went on for so long. It went on for about 3 hours. And I'll never forget that day. And it it landed me in hospital. Quite frankly, that evening, well, I don't actually think it was that evening. I think I again tried to kind of push it away and, you know, use what I'd learned in my very short amount of CBT that I'd had, and it didn't work. And yeah, it just got to one night where I was just like, okay, I can't fucking do this. So we went to the emergency room and got some help, and we changed medications, and I didn't have to stay overnight or anything. They just, you know, got me to talk to someone about what was going on, and they gave me some medication, and, you know, that's a different video too. But that's why it was so scary to go back to this particular place, this government building place, was that was basically the panic attack that kind of ruined me the second time. Because I've been through all this before, but I thought I was better. And I've spent the last 2 years working at getting over it. So yeah, that was a really fucking big deal to go back to the scene of a panic attack for the first time and do it by myself. That was, I don't know how I did that. I'm as confused as anyone. I want to say I'm proud. I just find it hard to say I'm proud or be proud of anything I do. So I can do this, you know, I can give it a thumbs up, but I find it really hard to say that I'm proud that I achieved something. But that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And the fact that the number I got was hilarious. It was J, so it was my name. And the number 69, that's never not going to be funny. J69, what are the chances of that happening? I think that kind of helped me, because, you know, the woman gave me the ticket and I was just like, you know, so it kind of gave me a giggle, which relaxed me a little bit. And it was a scary place though. Like, I don't know if you heard like all that pinging and stuff. Like, I could only film like a tiny little bit in there, but there was these, like, every time a ticket number, like you got a ticket number like in a deli counter, every time a ticket number would come up, it would ping, this really loud ping. And it's like a really big, it's like a library, it's so big in there. Which again is really scary for me to be in a really, I know it's weird, it's like I can be scared in a small place and I can be scared in a massive place. So yeah, all this pinging was going off, and it was like, it was very stressful. Like, it was very anxiety inducing. My battery on my phone was running low, so I couldn't distract myself with games or anything. But I kind of looked around and I was kind of going, hey, you're in here, you made it in here, you're sitting in here, and it's not too busy, the numbers are moving quite fast. And then I kind of started people watching, and I was noticing other people, and they kind of looked a bit nervous too, and I was going, I wonder if anyone else in here is feeling the same as me, you know. I'm going off a bit on there now, but I'm oh my god, I'm just so happy that it's done. That we don't have to go and do it tomorrow. I don't have to be an inconvenience to someone else to do something that I managed to do on my own. It's an amazing feeling. And yes, I do want to cry, but I don't want to cry. So I shan't. it's just really weird thinking, like, I had this video idea about kind of going back and kind of showing, like, where I started from, like, my exposures, like, doing them, like, in order of how I did it, kind of saying, oh, this is the first thing I did, this is the second thing, do you know what I mean? Going through a kind of process, and, like, up to where I am now. And it's just really weird to kind of realise that I am actually sometimes capable of doing these things. That sounds really, like, tempting fate to say that, because some days I still can't do, like, anything, so it's weird. It waxes and wanes. I definitely feel like something's changed recently, like, within me, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know whether it's like, in a good way. I don't know whether it's the fact that I've been more social that's helped. I don't know whether it's therapy that's actually helping without me knowing. I don't know whether it's the medication. I just don't know. And I know it, like, doesn't matter, but it does to me. I'm like a fact finder. Yeah, but I've definitely noticed in the past month or so, things have felt more achievable. I've been able to push myself past, you know, anxiety feelings and stuff, like, quicker. Like, I've still felt anxious a lot, but I've, you know, had my little cry about it and then been able to move on, or I've been able to do something in that moment of anxiety, like get up and go and do some laundry, or get up and do something, or just move, basically, is my only advice. Is if you're feeling really anxious and you're sitting on a certain part of the sofa, just move to a different chair, just move. I know it's weird because in CBT you're kind of taught to sit with the feeling and all that kind of stuff, but I can honestly say that's the first thing I do when I notice it. I just move, even if it's just to a different chair. Sounds weird, but it really helps. I was going to take you around and show you the packing boxes, but that's really not very interesting. But you can see like a lot of them are there. I mean, it's like, it doesn't look very much, but that's like maybe half of it, and then the other half, like, there's tons more in there, and then there's more in the bedroom, and yeah, we move in 2 days, and I am not doing great with that. But that's the other thing. It's like, I was thinking, well, you know, I said I had noticed a change in myself and I was finding things more achievable, and I was thinking, but I've been super stressed this month because of the move. So I don't know whether I'm just being distracted by the stress of the move. I know that sounds super weird. Doesn't make any sense. Because I've been feeling dreadful, stress-wise. But am I being distracted by all the shit we've got to do for the move, and therefore I don't have as much time to listen to the inside negative shit? Or do I actually function better under pressure? I really don't want to say that because it just sounds ridiculous, because I'm exhausted at the end of every day. I'm like just flatlined, you know, and that would be really odd to find out that I worked better under pressure. I've always dealt with other people's emergencies really well. Like, if someone else needs an ambulance, I'm there. I'm you know, I don't care about myself. I'm like, well, right, that person's getting my help. But if it's me that's in trouble, it's totally different. Anyway, that's another video too. I'm just going off on a random thing because I'm a bit hyper from achieving something. So this, yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get to put this up before I move, but yeah, I hope I do, but probably won't. And yeah, thanks for watching so much. I appreciate all your support, and I definitely think this channel has helped me a great deal. I went back and watched my first ever video I posted, which was actually over 4 months ago. So I've been doing this for 4 months, which is really bad at maths, a third of a year, which is pretty cool because it took me so long to put it up. And yeah, I think it's really helped me personally. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's ever watched one of my videos, because yeah, it's just nice to, even if no one was watching, I'd still feel like it was helping me, but it just makes it that much better to think that I've got, you know, I've made some friends, and, you know, yeah, it's nice. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just thank you. And I hope to see you again soon.